Wait.
Oh.
Wait, fuck. I'm too early.
Take a shot. But we're not taking a shot.
I am low-key.
We're drinking water. Water.
Yuri off the water. Boom.
Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome
back
to another episode, another amazing episode of 10 Talks. 10 Talks episode 44. Spooky season. And honestly, I thought we were going to be able to have like a whole new background for all the episodes, but we just got the material today and we didn't have enough time to get home in time to like set it all up.
I just got these costumes.
Yeah, Rylee got these costumes last minute.
Literally 2 seconds
We're
ago.
two in squad apparently, even though I haven't watched the movie, neither has Rylee.
And there was no bunny ears, so we literally just have the uniform.
Bro, fuck Halloween costumes, dude. Hopefully we're gonna be able to return these shits, but they're just fucking expensive. I'm telling you, for the next one, we paint each other's faces.
The next one we're gonna do actually something good.
No, let's paint each other's faces. We have 2 more to do. The last one is the special one.
Why don't we paint each other's faces on the after stream or something?
I guess we could do that. But what's gonna be our costume for the show?
I don't know. Something we still have to do the one that the people chose.
I know, dude. The next 2 are gonna be the most expensive.
Something cool that we both like.
You know, I know. We honestly, you know,
we both go all out.
You know what this like Halloween costume shopping is reminding me of is like how it honestly is back in the day. It's
you
like
hate it
exactly.
Like, you don't care.
You get
so
to this you get to this point where you just start hating it because you're just like, all the costumes are too expensive. Like you get frustrated because of how expensive it is. You get frustrated because everything's sold out, and then it's just frustrating as well because there's so many people there. There's like we went try to get a costume. There was like only one employee working the register. You had to wait for that person to be. It was like you had to have this person to like get you a costume, and they were busy with a ton of other people, so it was just like hella stressful. And I also remember like when I was a kid, it was just like a constant thing where every year either one of my sisters would be hella pissed off and butthurt because she didn't get the nice costume or you know something like that. There was always someone mad on Halloween.
Yeah, I feel like
there's always some
here.
fucking drama, and it's just like
this costume's
it's because
itchy.
of this shit.
Yeah, I know.
It's because you're just like, bro. And like, oh goddamn, it's like every year you tell yourself like next year I'm gonna go ham. I'm gonna fucking have a costume ready beforehand, blah blah.
I'm gonna make my own costume.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my own costume, and then next thing you know, it's fucking October, and you're just
it's
like
October 30th, and you have nothing.
We still are a little bit ahead of time. We're October 10th, you know, so
yeah.
I feel like we're not doing too bad. Like I said, we have to do the.
And I honestly think these are cute.
Yeah, me too. I'm
not mad at them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not too
Even
mad at it.
Even though I accidentally got kids shorts.
Oh yeah, I don't know how the fuck that happened. Why are your shorts just so like I don't know? They're so tight. They're like a volleyball shorts. Are you sure?
Yes.
Just because it says medium.
Yeah. So this is a small, and they must have got them mixed up and put a kid's medium with them.
Which I was telling Rylee gives us a really good excuse to return these costumes and be like.
I think at Target you can return.
Yeah,
at the party stores you can't.
But the thing is, sometimes like stores like Target will say like specifically, "Oh, on costumes, no return," because everyone knows that people just want to return the costume, and like, how are they going to flip a profit? But Rylee and I did pass by a store where it said costumes for rent, and obviously, if they're renting costumes, it's not going to be like some $25 outfit like this where you can rent it for $5. Like they're renting legit super nice costumes, and Rylee was saying like we should possibly do that for the Halloween party.
Yeah, I think so.
But what would we do? Like I think
Halloween party / an episode.
I know, like what would we like be though? Just like really cool skeletons or something like that.
We would have to go and try them on. Maybe we could do a stream of that.
Where was it? It was in the Valley, right?
I think so.
I don't even remember where it was. It was in Hollywood? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got to go check a COVID costume. We did see a lot of those.
We did?
Yeah, well, there's like a hazmat. There's a lot of hazmat shit, and there's like some like booger looking thing that says like COVID costume or whatever. So
the costumes were whack.
Dude, I know the costumes are so terrible. It's just like, where do you go for cheap good costumes?
I think the best costumes are the pet costumes. They're so cute.
I know, but those are expensive too.
I know.
Why is it that a costume for Lola or Luffy, our cats, cost $20 and this costs $25? What? I could make I can make like five or six costumes for Lola out of this material, with the amount of material I have here.
Well, it was either this or Harry Potter, and all they had was Ravenclaw ties.
Bro, it's fucking
And
cold.
so I was like, fuck that.
What's wrong with Ravenclaw?
They're lame. They only had Ravenclaw ties.
I don't even remember like what the
They're-
Ravenclaw
exactly,
was.
they're
Like,
irrelevant.
were they cool?
Nobody knows.
There was nobody. There was the Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and the Gryffindor.
Hogwarts.
So I don't know. I don't even fucking remember.
Well, they're cute, whatever. And I did see the Lola Bunny like headpiece for this, and it was like a legit her head where it attaches to your.
That's the one thing we can't do either. Is like a costume, like a face mask. You know what I mean? Like
I
we can't do
know.
like can't just cover our face with the whole podcast. It'd just be kind of weird.
Exactly.
It'd be kind of like I don't know, Squid Games or some shit like that. But
Hella people said that on the Instagram thing I asked. Everybody was like, Squid Games.
do Squid Games? Wait, when did you do a poll?
Remember?
That was a while ago. That was before Squid
I
Games.
screenshotted all of them.
That was before Squid
no,
Games.
it wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a couple days ago.
I don't remember seeing this.
Dude, I literally was trying to show you them today too, and you
I
ignored
thought
me.
no, I when you were showing them to me, I was assuming that those are from the ones you did like a
Wednesday.
two. I don't remember this. What the fuck? Cheech and Chong. Like what would we do Squid Games though? Like what would be one
Ash
of the
and
characters?
Misty.
I kind of like that idea. Doesn't seem like too bad
That's
of an idea.
easy.
But before we continue with this podcast, before I forget, I want to do the sponsor shout out.
Okay.
So
Take
I want to give a huge thank you to our sponsor for this podcast, CushFaceJ_, and he's basically a weed delivery service in the San Gabriel Valley. So if you guys are in the San Gabriel Valley or Whittier area and are looking for good quality meds for a good price, follow and message at CushFaceJ_ on Instagram to get your order in with a Mellow Mobbin medical delivery service. I've already had like 3 or 4 people DM me, sending me messages or pictures showing me that they've used this delivery service. So it is legit. It is fire, and we have gone weed before, from this dude already, and it was really good. We went through it already though. Must be 18 or over with medical recommendation, or 21 or over, and tell them Yuri sent you for a discount, and then he'll give you some sort of discount. Again, just follow CushFaceJ_ to get all your mellow mobbin medical needs.
Shout out Kushface J.
Shout out to CushFaceJ. He worded out so
He's-
well. And then, yeah, exactly. I also want to give a shout out to Stay Grounded. I'm pretty
Always.
sure literally every single person in our podcast knows this whole fucking spiel already, but I gotta say it, guys. If you're into fashion, such as this Toon Squad shit, no, this is not fashionable at all.
Cop or
But
not.
if you're, yeah, exactly, this would be a cop or not. But if you guys are into fashion, or if you guys own a brand and are you trying to get more people to look at your stuff, tap in with this Instagram account called Stay Ground DEAD, Grounded, and basically they just post people's stuff. Like they tap in with hella companies, and they'll post on their stories copper drop, and they'll post on their feed, just like they have hella shit. It's just like a whole drip channel about fashion, and they're hella tapped in. They have multiple Instagram accounts. There's Stay Grounded TV, which they post a lot of funny stuff on as well, and a lot of people fuck with them. So guys, if you are into fashion, looking for new clothes, or if you guys are looking for a place to get your shit promoted, tap in with Stay Grounded
Hit them with the follow.
on Instagram. And also, even if you guys aren't into any of that, just like go follow or like or comment or just say some shit in the comment section saying like Harmonious gang or like you guys are
10
cool,
talks.
10 talks or something like that, just to show them that they get, I don't know, something in return for sponsoring us. So that's it. Sorry about that. Our 2 sponsors
We
of
love
the
you
day.
guys.
But either way, what should we talk about? What the fuck we did this weekend? Nothing.
Yeah, sure. What did we do this weekend?
Nothing. We basically did. What did we do on Friday? I don't even remember.
Nothing, right?
No, we did something.
You streamed.
Oh wait, no. I went to the skate park, right? Or was that
Yeah,
Friday?
You went to the skate park and then you streamed.
Oh, okay. So no, Friday it was basically like a chill day.
But yesterday you had a fun stream.
Yeah, yesterday was super random. I basically was telling Rylee, I was like, dude, I really want to go on stream, and like it was already like 8-9 p.m. So she's like, fuck it, you should just go on right now before it's too late. And then I couldn't think of what to do, and I didn't want to do another Fortnite stream just because I know that some people do enjoy the Fortnite streams, but a lot of people like that watch this channel aren't really into gaming that much. So I knew that it just like a lot of people just aren't into that type of stuff. So I was thinking, what the fuck could we do yesterday? Just pick her up and put her closer. She'll walk out. And I figured we should do an interview with the viewers stream. And I feel like that, I don't know, like at first I didn't really think like much about it, but as we were doing it, I was realizing like, yo, this is a really good stream idea and it's going really well.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun.
We
And
got
it was
to-
like cool to meet everybody.
Yeah, exactly. It was really cool and interesting to meet everyone. What's his name? God damn it. Who's the dude from
See everybody's personalities.
Yeah, exactly. I'm super terrible with names, but who's Damon? Damon was so
Oh,
drunk,
yes.
dude.
Oh my.
Bro, he was fucking lit. Shout out to fucking
just,
Damon, dude. I know he
smiling.
kept showing off his teeth. I was just like, dude, people
was
from
so
Florida,
funny.
you know, there's certain things you notice from like when people are from different states and when
But
you're from
there's
Florida.
so many sweet people out there. Like Ra was so cool.
Exactly, Raw was super chill.
Who else did we talk to?
Coleman.
Kenny Malice.
Kenny Malice was super
Chill.
cool as well. I didn't know it was. I didn't know who I was talking to until like later to the conversation. But I was like, oh, this is the guy with that song. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It feels like he has a familiar face. Like I've seen him before. Or maybe I
Probably from the video. From the music video he sent.
Did he have a music video? I don't think. I think it was just a song.
No, it was a music video too.
Really,
Mhm.
dude. I hate to complain about my back pain again for another podcast, but this shit's fucking hurting again, dude. It was actually, it's been doing much better since we changed our bed situation. We basically just put our mattress on the floor and I stopped drinking alcohol, but I took 2 sips of Riley's beer today. You think that did it? There's no way.
I think there's something wrong with your back.
I know.
I think you need to go to like a chiropractor.
I
or
don't
something.
believe in chiropractors though. It's like there's
Then at least get your back cracked or something.
there's hell information out there about how chiropractors are just, that's not a legit thing. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? When we played the intro song, they didn't hear it.
Wow.
Wow,
So
god damn it. I know, we're just sitting there in silence, just like
So embarrassing. Oh my god. Can we cut that?
oh bro, how many times have we
Oh my
fucking done that, dude? That's fucking terrible. But
That's too
either way,
much.
yeah, my back's been fucked up. We want to go get like a massage, but that shit's fucking expensive. But hopefully we're gonna do it this month.
Oh.
Not that we
Wow.
have any plans. I was just saying hopefully. Jeez, really?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking about myself. I wasn't talking about you. Maybe you could come if you want.
Thanks.
I'm kidding. But dude,
But yeah, that was
I don't
fun.
know.
Everybody was so fun to talk to.
I was telling Rylee, you know what I think we need in the house? I realized this. I haven't had the opportunity to hang off
Oh my
anything in a
God, yeah.
while. And at my parents' apartment, my dad put in this like pull-up bar, and I would just like hang off it and like stretch my back. Like, dude, I need to go to a pull-up bar and just like hang off something. Or I was telling Rylee, I need to I want to buy that thing where you strap your ankles in and you flip yourself upside down. Dude, that seems legit.
We should
Just to
do
hang
yoga
upside
together.
down. I don't like yoga. I've tried yoga with you, and like I've tried
That
a couple
was not
different
good
poses.
Yoga.
That shit does not stretch you
You
out.
need to go
If
to a
anything, it makes you
class.
more stiff.
No,
Yeah.
so not true.
Actual stretching, you know how when you like touch your toes, you feel that like burn. You're just like, oh yeah, like you kind of feel
You
that.
still feel that burn?
No, when you're
Yes?
when you're doing yoga,
Oh.
you're just like,
Come
like,
take
you're
a
just
class
like
with me, babe.
squishing yourself together.
Come
It's like
take a
weird
class.
positions.
Come take a class. Because you're not hitting it right.
I don't want to go to a class where some dude's gonna be like, dude, like this, sir. And like he's grabbing
No.
my hips and
You
shit.
have to like perfectly align in order to feel a stretch. And it's like, that's bad for your body if you're just doing it.
Perfectly aligned with what? Like my back?
Everything should be in an alignment. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about this.
Why? Because you're gonna say something wrong?
No.
Because it's gonna sound corny.
It's just,
Everything should be in alignment.
yeah.
That's why all these yoga people are just like hell into this fucking jujitsu shit where they're just like burning
Jujitsu.
candles and holding fucking rocks, crystal
Fuck
rocks,
yeah.
going like.
We saw a psychic building today I wanted to go to.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not into that type of stuff. But you know what's interesting? Recently, I've been showing Rylee Samurai Champloo. And let me know in the comment section on the chat, but in the comment section later on, who has watched Samurai Champloo here? Because it was like a big part of my childhood where I've watched it probably, there's like 29 episodes. I've watched those 29 episodes like 30 times probably. I've watched that so many times. And recently Rylee and I started watching it. And how do you like it?
I like it.
Honest
I was just
opinion.
surprised that it was so sexual. Because I was like, isn't this supposed to be like a kid's thing?
No,
like,
it's
I
not
felt anime. I was like, this is some hentai shit.
I like how the sex thing is what triggered you for like, oh, this is not meant for kids. When literally the first episode, there's like cutting off people's fingers, breaking people's fingers in half. They're extorting people. They're kidnapping people.
Fighting and stuff happens in kid shows.
No, not like that. That's very graphic. They're like showing scenes where they're breaking people's fingers back, and like it's very graphic. It's definitely an 18 or over show. But
just like, whoa.
I'm not sure how many like animes we'll watch together like that you'll be interested in, but a lot of adult animes have that type of fucking like I said, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball started off hella fucking sexual, and then it turned into like a kids show. And
but I like it. The story's good.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
And it's not too sexual. It shows real life. It shows like it's kind of like watching a movie and there's like a sex scene, you know? It's not there to fucking masturbate to. It's just there to like build a story. Like this is what happens.
I'm sure.
Oh, really? Who the fuck is out there jacking off to Samurai Champloo?
Weirdos out there.
Oh
not
my
weirdos.
God.
Just some people out there that had nothing else.
Really? What if they have a hot wife and they're just into jacking off to that main character? But at the same time, how old is that main character? I think she's like 18.
Yeah, she's like, no, she's probably younger. She's like 16.
No. I don't think she's 16. I think she's like 17, 18 or something like that. But either way, we've been watching it, and I don't know. I've been enjoying. I love the thing about animes like Samurai Champloo with like really good stories is like after a long day at work or like a stressful day, just turning on that show, like you get lost into their reality, and then you kind of forget about your reality, and then you just feel like you're in this world with them, you know. But either way, you like it?
Yeah.
You want to continue watching it?
Yeah, there's a lot of episodes.
I tried showing. We talked about this on the last podcast.
It's hard for me to get into a show. Like,
really?
You know me, my attention span isn't.
That's the. It's but I showed you a video. I showed Rylee this video the other day where it was like a test on a person who had ADHD, and they showed him a mathematics video. And like for 10 minutes, right? And then they showed him a Star Wars video for 10 minutes. And for the mathematics video, they have a camera on him. He's just like all jittery. He's like spinning around in his chair. He's like doing all this shit. He can't pay attention to it, right? But the Star Wars video, he's just like focused in on it. And I'm just like, dude, you could focus in on the math too. You just kind of like, like, I don't know.
It's hard to focus on the math.
You can do something to like just be like, fuck it. But I'm not comparing Samurai Champloo to math.
No,
I'm just saying that
it's enjoyable.
Sometimes we're watching it and there's these little, like for example, one of the episodes we were watching.
But you've seen it 30 times, you said, and you expect me to know these characters like the back of my hand. Like, did you see what the old man did in the with the blah blah blah? But you're not
paying attention.
But you watched it 30 times. That's why you know what's
all
going
these
down.
little details.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe if I watched it for my first time, I would have missed some of the stuff too.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. But
you do pay attention to detail.
There's just certain moments where like the girl goes to a fortune teller and she tells her like, watch out for vases. You know, and it's like that's like one little sentence in the whole 30-minute show, but it's very important because the whole rest of the show you're like, there's a vase, and there's another vase, and it kind of like plays on the your perspective of the show for the rest of the thing. So sometimes when we're watching it and stuff, and like there's little details that I know are important, I'm like, babe, you missed that. I'm like,
Squid Game was like all the details you had to focus on.
Kinda, you think so?
I feel like, yeah, because there was like a lot of like twists and turns, you know. It
was like, dude, I don't want to spoiler alert. Like, do we spoil it right now?
I feel like it's been out for a while now. Has everybody seen it?
Okay, spoiler alert, guys. The thing I'm gonna say right now.
Turn your volume off.
Yeah, just mute this next part for the next until I go like this. Unmute it because we're gonna talk about something that happens in Squid Games, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched. So let me just get into this right now. 3, 2, 1. Spoiler alert. Towards the end of the Squid Games, you realize that the grandpa is the fucking like mastermind behind all this shit, right? He's like the host of the whole thing, but he's also a part of the game. And there's like a couple scenes in the show where the guards come in and he's like fucking scared shitless and he's like pissing his pants on the floor and they're just looking at him. They think he's dead. And then there's like that other scene where no one wanted to be his partner, so he's sitting on the floor like holding his knees like a fucking like sad ass dude, you know what I mean? And I'm like thinking, you wouldn't be that like that if you knew what was the actual situation, unless he was acting himself.
But
you know what I mean? Like,
did he really have like the dementia or whatever? Like, that didn't he say he had that? Like, he was like starting to forget things and stuff.
oh yeah, maybe.
So
you think so?
Maybe he really. I don't know, because at the end he seems super.
It seems like whenever it's important to him, he's able to be normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I can't trust that people. I don't know,
bro. For some reason,
but then I was like, maybe because this was his first time in the game, and like it was so real. That's why he like pissed himself. He got like hella scared.
yeah.
Because he's in there now. There's no putting him out.
That's true. You know what was really bugging me though is the whole show. Okay, hold on. All right, we're back. No more spoiler alert. The whole show, the fucking, maybe this is kind of a spoiler alert too, but the fucking Indian dude, right? Towards the end of the show, everyone loves him. He's always has his morals correct, and he just gets fucked over, but he's like, it seems like to be a nice guy. But
Yeah.
I got a weird vibe from him the whole time too.
Really?
Yeah, the whole time. I think maybe it was because of the voice acting on the American part. And maybe if I like spoke Korean, I could understand it the way he said it would have came off differently. But when they were like, "Do you guys know how to play these games?" and he's like, "I don't know how to play any games." You know what I mean? And he just seems so helpless the whole time. And I'm just
he's
like,
not from Korea.
he speaks Korean fluently.
Because he has to. He had to learn.
There's no way you could speak a language fluently without knowing a little bit about like some of the culture.
But he was not growing up playing these games, babe.
Yeah,
They
I know.
had different games.
And then also like
But also was... Okay, go on.
you know what he reminds me of is like that one homie who's just like, he wants to do something, and then you're like, oh, I want to go to the skate park, right? And then you're like, oh, dude, why don't you just drive there? Oh, dude, I don't have a car. And then you're like, oh, why don't you just take the train? I don't have money for the train, dude. And then like everything you bring up, he's just like, I can't because of this. And like there's always something. And with that Indian dude, it was like that. Like when they were at the liquor store or whatever, and he was with that other guy, like one of the main characters, and he was just like, yo, I gotta go 1,000 miles that way, and I have no money for bus or anything. Like it's like some unrealistic journey he's basically portraying, and he's just like, I'm gonna walk it. And like any fucking, if you say that to any normal person, they're gonna be like, here's $5, dude. You know what I mean? Like, he just does these things where he sets up these like fucked up situations where you have to be the most like selfish person in order to not help him out, you know? And then it made me so suspicious the whole time. I'm like, I don't know, dude. There's gonna be a twist at the end where he's like fucking all these people over, but
They're all somewhat shady though, because they all had debts they had to pay.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. They're all shady people at some point.
So like they all had their like flaws in their personalities.
And then also like a lot of people talk about how if you watch it, obviously like speaking Korean, there's a lot of things that don't come across in the translations. And apparently one thing that was like that came across in the translation of the Korean, if you watch it Korean, is like everyone knew that like people must die type shit. You know what I mean? Like in order for me to continue.
Exactly.
But then like when we were watching it, it felt like there was a potential for multiple people to win or something like that, you know?
And I think that's what they thought too.
You think so?
Because they were saying as long as you follow the rules and complete the games, you'll survive.
That's true.
They never said
one winner.
One winner in the
out
end.
of 470, bro. Oh my god, that's like a Fortnite game times 5. That's crazy.
Hunger Games shit.
Jesus Christ.
I kind of want to rewatch it.
Really?
I miss it.
What's his name?
So fun.
PewDiePie just did a video. We should watch it together. It's called Squid Games memes, and like it's all these memes about Squid Games. And in that during that episode or whatever, that video, he recommends 2 other like one is an anime and one is a show, and it's like also around the same genre of like crazy Korean games or Japanese games like about life or death and shit like that. Like we should watch those 2.
Yeah, I'm down. My dad also recommended one too.
Really?
Kingdom, I think it was called.
Bro, remember I showed Rylee. I don't think this video has gone viral on Instagram and like YouTube, but Rylee hasn't seen it until I showed it to her. But I'm not sure if it's a Japanese TV show, like game show, or it was a Korean game show. But it was basically like these dudes who are lined up in a sauna. And there's like this giant bath where the rim of the bath goes like all the way around like a giant U, and they're all butt naked, and then they're all kind of wet, and they have to like kind of hug the bath, push off against the wall, and then try to complete the whole U backwards. or whatever. And remember I showed it to you and you were
Mhm.
like, what the fuck is this?
Hella weird.
And I'm
dude.
just like, bro, they have the craziest game show. So I'm not surprised that like Squid Games is as insane as it was, you know?
Yeah.
The fucking glass bridge and shit, bro.
Oh, that. Talk about sweaty.
I know.
I was sweating.
Those hella times where we'd be looking at Rylee and I would be looking at each other and our hands are just fucking
like,
sweating. We're like,
"Whoa."
bro. But either way, enough talking about Squid Games. You said you were collecting topics while I was setting everything
What
up.
about you?
I have a couple things on my mind, but what about you?
Just you first.
No, I
don't like
already
when you put the pressure on
the
me
past
first.
couple things we've been talking about is all things I brought
Oh,
up. So I believe it is your turn, ma'am.
Oh no! Just go.
Tell me what you have.
You're so
Tell me
annoying.
what you have. You don't have anything.
Yeah, I do.
Would you tell me what it is?
You're putting too much pressure.
Really?
You should make me let me slide in. and
Okay,
not-
slide it after this topic.
Okay,
Wink, wink.
yeah.
How about that? Guys, Vitaly, the old YouTube juggernaut, basically like he was like literally like one of the gods of YouTube at one point where he was so huge. You know what I mean? Like there's
He was.
like I forgot the names of the Australian guys, but there's these Australian dudes who just throw stuff off balconies and shit. Like their videos easy 5 million, 10 million views. Vitaly used to be like that, where everything he would post would just get hella views, and then basically like he kind of like just disappeared off the map. I feel like YouTube changed, you know, for the whole pranking thing. Like people were into the pranking videos anymore, and he was doing a lot of edgy shit too, so he stopped doing that. And then also he got incredibly rich. He started working on all these different projects. Basically disappeared off the map of YouTube, and then no one really heard of him for a while. And then like I think a year ago, this crazy article came out that said Vitaly randomly attacks fucking like this just random woman on the street. And we were just watching Drama Alert before the show started, and apparently the police footage got released from when the police pulled up to the situation. And holy fuck, dude, like what the fuck could he have, like what was going on through his mind? You know what I mean?
He
Like
seems psycho.
bro, he literally like, yeah, something's fucking going on. Like it was drugs for sure. Like the mugshot of him, his fucking like pupils look crazy and shit. And just like, but what's weird is that when the police pulled up to his house, he came out with like multiple friends. Like there was like two dudes around him. And I was thinking like, why did they stop him? Why did they just let Vitaly run outside, punch a woman in the face, and then run back inside? Like what could have
No, he didn't just fucking punch her. It looked like he.
There was
fucked
blood
her
on the
up.
floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was hella blood on the floor. And
he's
like
a big guy, dude. Like,
I was telling Rylee, he's on steroids. He publicly admitted to taking steroids. And he says like, you know, he fucks it. It's good for you. It's like he said it's good for your health and shit. So like, you know, he does steroids. He's a yoked ass guy,
yeah, he's scary, dude.
bro. And he,
I used to watch his fucking pranks when he first was on.
we all did.
I was like, I thought he was crazy. Thought he was so funny. Roman would show me his videos.
Honestly, to be like,
Him and Sam Pepper.
I remember you told me you wanted Sam Pepper, but I remember when I first found out about Vitaly, when he was like skinny, before he was like working out
Yeah.
like crazy, he was doing those prank videos with the Ferrari and shit.
With the girls.
I remember watching like a couple interviews with him, and he was just saying that like he's an immigrant too, just like I am, from Russia. From I forgot what part of Russia, but he's an immigrant just like I am. He had like some regular ass job, and he was just like, you know what, I'm gonna try to start posting YouTube videos, and it ended up becoming like, you know, extremely successful for him. And I remember it was just like a huge inspiration for me for a long time. Like, oh, this Russian dude made it. You know what I mean? Like he like, I don't know. He was just like the one Russian guy that I knew that like made it on YouTube or whatever. And then now I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck? He's making the Russians look bad right now.
Dude, when they were stuffing him in the cop car, he was like
Dude,
resisting.
honestly,
so
no.
hard.
When I was watching that video, there were Keemstar was like, "Oh, look at how Vitaly was resisting getting in the cop car." But as I was watching that, it looked to me like the games that police play, where they're like holding you in a weird ass awkward position. They're like, "Get in the car, get in the car." You're like, "I fucking can't, dude." And they're like, "Stop resisting, get in the car." And like they fucking like trick you and trick
But
the
maybe
cameras
he
into
was,
like
hella pushing back,
possibly. But I also
like with his strength.
the thing with Russian people is they're fucking. Oh, I'm not gonna say scared of the cops, but like once the cops are there, you've given up. You know what I mean? You're like, all right, that's it. Like I'm not gonna fucking punch all these dudes and like escape out of here or whatever. But either way, just like a little Vitaly
What
update.
next for him? What did Keemstar say?
Basically, so everyone was like wondering what the hell is gonna happen with this court case. So the lady who he punched, she filed a civil lawsuit. Basically, like it's her personally suing him, saying like, yo, you punched me, I'm suing you, you have to pay me money. And apparently that lawsuit has been settled, and whenever you hear that basically means that Vitaly was like, oh, here, let me give you $500,000 and we're gonna call it quits type shit. So he probably gave her an X amount of money to like just stop the lawsuit, but he's still charged criminally with I guess just assault. And I remember when I told you the story before where some dude was like trying to go through cars in my parents' garage, and I like tried to approach him, and he like ended up punching me in the back of the head or whatever, and like I found a police report. They were like, what happened? And I was just like, oh, he punched me in the head. And they're like, we can't really do anything for that. You know what I mean? Like assault like that is like it's crazy, but it's like you really gotta do something serious to fucking get in trouble. You know what I mean? Like just a random assault, he might get probation or something like that. He's probably not gonna get in much trouble. You know what I mean? At all.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, but
she looked fucked up.
I know she looked hella fucked up.
That's really scary.
You would think that like there would be rules specifically saying like, oh, if a guy assaults a woman, you know, you might take that charge more fucking serious. But
I think they should.
He's also so rich.
He's so huge though.
Yeah, like, he's huge. Yeah, exactly.
To, like, a woman.
Bro, like why? And, you know what?
Because he's flipped. I guess.
This is me being extremely speculative.
What, he was like hitting on her?
No, this is what I'm thinking is he's on drugs, he's paranoid, and when you're on drugs and you're paranoid, you always think someone's after you, someone's trying to do something to you, or something stole something from you. And apparently she was jogging, and she was just jogging outside of his house. So what if something went missing? I don't know, something went missing or whatever, and he's like, where the fuck is this? Where the fuck is this? Runs outside, sees a woman running away, and he thinks she's running away from the house, and he goes like, what the fuck? But then also the report says that he punches her and then runs back home. So it's just like, what? Like, you know what I mean? It just seems like so out of like that's what's crazy is like we're not going to find out any more information about this because it's already settled, but the way the report sounds, it just sounds like a random act of violence for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Which is what? You know, like why did
hella random.
You don't ever hear that, you know? It's always robbery, I don't know, some sort of sexual shit or whatever. Not just fucking I want to punch someone just cause, especially a woman.
He's probably just hella aggressive from the steroids.
Yeah, that is something that for sure can play a part.
Speaking of old YouTubers, here we go. This is how you flow, baby. Okay. Shane Dawson is back on YouTube.
That was one of my topics too, but yeah. So Shane Dawson is finally back, and I saw on his YouTube channel it said that his last video before this one, it said a year ago, but that was his apology video.
I think it was like it's been almost 2 years.
But yeah, so that's probably like in a couple months that's gonna say 2 years, or not a year or whatever. But apparently it's been 2 years since he posted anything. Rylee and I watched it together, and what'd you think?
I'm honestly, I don't know. I didn't love the video. I didn't think it was like groundbreaking YouTube video shit, you know?
But and his Halloween stuff was always the best too.
It's always the best. But I'm happy he's coming back and he's not letting all this shit get to him.
Well, he lives in the middle of buttfuck nowhere now.
Which is like good for him. He made a good choice, I think.
I wonder.
He's gonna be happier.
But it's like there's nothing for him to do out there. You know what I mean? Like unless he wants to become like a fucking farmer vlogger.
But they've always said they've wanted a farm and like hella animals and all that shit.
I do not see Shane Dawson taking care of an animal at all.
They do. They have hella animals.
I know, but I bet you they pay people to take care of them. I 100% bet you that Rylan and Shane Dawson don't lift a finger when it comes to their fucking farm. 100%.
They don't have a whole farm.
Look at Rylan is more skinny than I am.
I bet you.
I can't see him lifting a bucket full of water.
Did you see him doing driving that tractor?
He drove a tractor
on the grass. Remember, he was like, I have to worry about mowing the lawn, doing all this.
I don't know, dude. I just imagine them fucking hiring everyone in that town to fucking take care of their farm.
Did you think that Shane deserved to be like X'd off the internet?
That's the thing is like I don't even know what the fucking extent of what he did or said was. Apparently
he was making a joke saying he fucked his cat.
The cat situation, but then apparently when Shane Dawson was like popping at some sort of fan meetup, some girl was like, Shane Dawson, I love you, I want you to be my first kiss, and like, and then he did that. And honestly, it's like dude,
But this is like
there's so like I agree with the argument that at the time that happened, and also there's many I can't bring them up off the top of my head, but there's many other examples of roles switched, of the sexes switched. Basically it's like a little boy asking like a pop and singer girl for like his first kiss, and she will do it. And there's been multiple situations in which, you know, like older popular women of like, you know, they're famous or whatever, will kiss one of their young boy fans or for whatever funny reason. And it's just like, I never watched that clip, so I guess I'm just like talking completely like, you know, out of just me guessing what the fuck happened. But I'm just assuming that it was just like some, and he's gay, dude, but he's bisexual, he says. But anyways, he's like, he has a boyfriend, you know what I mean? So I'm just assuming he thought it was funny, like, oh my god, this fan wants a first kiss, you know what I mean? Like, and this is people have talked about this before too, where like kid jokes, like, you know, those types of jokes or whatever were more popular back in the day, and now people don't really fuck around with that type of you know, comedy style or whatever. So, you know, it might have been just funny to him at that time, like thinking like, oh my god, this girl wants her first kiss, like that's just a funny situation to him. But I don't know, apparently he got canceled for all those random things. But I don't know, dude. It's so random.
Yeah.
What does canceling really mean? You know what I mean? It's just like people in your YouTube comments, like a couple people in your YouTube comment section saying something negative, and then a whole bunch of other people just saying negative comments and then following the crowd. You know what I mean? Like
also a bunch of people like unsubscribing and stuff.
But then
it's like at the end of the day, you're gonna have the people that support you.
Exactly, not just support you, but the people who enjoy that type of comedy.
Exactly.
If you like, for example, Danny Mullen, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain people who are not gonna be subscribed to him, and he makes offensive jokes every video. He makes the craziest offensive jokes, and like his subscribers are weeded down to people who enjoy his content. Yeah. And I feel like it should get to that point where you're like, dude, you don't like the way I'm joking around, or you don't like my content, just unsubscribe. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if I created different content 2-3 years ago, like, I apologize, but this is what I find interesting to do now, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, but of course, if he's actually doing something illegal or weird,
horrible,
like, he should be in trouble. But to me, it's a lot of these situations. He had
nasty jokes.
Yeah, a lot of these situations seems like one person doesn't, you know, takes a fucking joke too seriously, or like it's like we were talking about on TikTok, where kids are just so desperate to fucking find that one Shane Dawson clip to be like, Shane Dawson said this 5 years ago about fucking a cat, so they go viral. Like, people are just fishing for these things all day. You know what I mean?
So gross.
And the bigger you are, it's like the more hundreds of people are gonna be there, like, just trying to do this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dude, for example, like Ariana Grande, I bet you there's 1,000 people every day trying to log into her account.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine the shit that she has to go through of, like, people trying to fucking fuck with her on every type of level. Going through old fucking Facebook clips, you know what I mean? Like, or something like that. It's just like, people just want that.
God.
That
You'd
little
be so
juice.
paranoid every day. That's so scary.
But honestly, like, I feel like I like those people who, like, when it comes to getting canceled for something dumb, you know what I mean? Like, I like those people who are like, they realize it's dumb, and they're like, you know what? If you guys don't like this shit, get the fuck out of here then. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing anything crazy or, like, you know, like hurting anyone or bad. Like, if you just don't enjoy this, you should just leave, and that's it. It's like, and also people act like they're forced to watch your videos. No, you're not. You can actually, I'm pretty sure YouTube has this where you can hide YouTube channels. You know, if I see something being recommended to me, I can click like hide or uninterested, and it's not going to show that shit to me ever again. I never have to think about it ever again, and that's it. You know what this reminds me of is the Fat Nick interview that just dropped on the No Jumper channel recently. I was listening to it, and Fat Nick says something where he's like, this world does not care about your emotions. Like, it doesn't. Like, and if you think about it, like, even before YouTube and like society now, like, just look at animals. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, like, out of a turtle, you know, like, like when a mother turtle gives like birth or whatever, like, hundreds of turtles are born. 90% of them are eaten and die instantly, and then like one of them or two of them may survive. The world does not fucking give a fuck about, like, you know, cruel fate or people's feelings or, like, you know, anything. It's like the world is just the world, and like you just like live in it. And like he was basically saying that if you live in a bubble where you expect people just to care about your emotions, you know what I mean? Like, you're just gonna be an upset person. You're not, you know, you're just gonna have to deal with that the rest of your life. Like, the world does not care about people's feelings, and you just have to get used to that. You know what I mean? Like, just be like, dude, if this person is rude with this joke, fuck it. Fuck this person.
Yeah, you just have to live your life and realize that it doesn't matter what the fuck they think about. How does that affect you in the long run?
Yeah. And also, one thing I always never understood about hate is, like, I understand if someone did something to you personally, you know, like stole your car or something like that. But, like, if you just, like, hate this random person that you've never met before because of their comedic style or something like that, and then you spend the time out of your day to fucking talk to other people about this person, you know, like, let more people know. Like, if you're spending time out of your day to, like, focus your attention on this person you don't like, that's so dumb to me. If you don't like them, just ignore them. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I don't understand. It's like, you're wasting your time on this person that you claim that you is evil or don't like. So why are you even giving him the energy or her the energy? You know what I mean? Like, just don't even fucking take any part in it, you know? And that's it. Just take yourself out the equation. That's it.
Wise words, babe.
When the hell is Shane Dawson's part 2 and part 3 coming out?
I don't know, but I'm excited to see, like, the scary shit.
That's honestly what we were supposed to talk about.
This one was just like the intro, his back, like, welcome back video.
That's true. And there was like a little bit like of the
preview
exactly what's gonna happen. But you know what kind of ruined it for me? When I was watching it, I was kind of like enjoying it a little bit, but it did feel like he was hyping it up too much. You know what I mean? Like, where he's like, there's shadows everywhere,
I'm just like,
all this stuff, and then people are comparing it to J Station and like other videos on YouTube where they're like doing Ouija boards at night, going like, oh my god, a ghost knocked on my door. You know what I mean? They're like, bro, Shane Dawson's slowly becoming that. And like, now that he lives in the middle of nowhere with zero content around him, he's gonna go further into that hole of just like fishing for things to show.
He says he wants to make scary movies.
I don't know. Maybe, like, I would watch it. I would definitely watch it. But, like, watching this past video, not so good. But, like, the one he did at the Queen Mary, that was, like, that was when I first started watching Shane Dawson. I've heard about him my whole life, never paid attention at all. And then one Halloween, like, 3 or 4 years ago, I just started watching the Queen Mary one. And, like, I've never been a guy to watch a gay person's vlogs. You know what I mean? Like, just because, like, I'm not into that type of humor and the way they talk and like all that stuff or whatever. So like when I just like clicked on it out of like interest, I was watching it. I was like 15 minutes into the video. I was like, dude, this is really funny and interesting. You know, like it was just I almost felt like I wanted to be a part of that friend group because it was just so interesting. You know, like they're just having hella fun.
That's when they were like the best because they had fucking Garrett. Garrett was hella funny.
Oh yeah, fucking Garrett.
He's the best. I miss him. That was like their sparkle of the group.
You know what Garrett reminds me of is my fucking Cold Stone manager, because he was always making like gay jokes towards Shane, and like Shane would be like, Rylee's right there, like and shit like that.
That was a good one. That makes me want to go to the Queen Mary. Can we
closed.
do that? No, it is for COVID.
Not just for COVID. I think they're shutting it forever because it's so old or some shit like that. But it's RIP. I've never got to go. I'm so sad.
Wow.
We got to look into it and see if we can go again. But, like, it's definitely in an area where they don't give a fuck about COVID.
Because they used to make it a haunted house, too, for Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. There was a haunted house outside, and then you can go inside the Queen Mary. There's, like, a whole thing. And then also, I've seen videos of it, and there's, like, a whole structure outside that you can literally climb if you wanted, like, on some urban climbing shit. And I really want to go there to look at it and be like, dude, that would be sick.
It's in Long Beach?
It's in Long Beach, yeah. But RIP to that. Either way, to get back to that Shane video, yeah, like I at first I watched it with you and I enjoyed it, and then I started watching videos about people, like, you know, bringing up shit that he was talking about being completely fake and bogus, and I was just like, damn, like he's really just making up content at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like us going like, oh my god, guys, someone's knocking on the door. We have to end the stream right now. And then like we post on Instagram like some crazy maniac with a shotgun kicked our door and Rylee chased them away, and like, you know, like we just play off like all this. It's like, how fake are you gonna go? You know
like
what I mean?
The Ace family when they got broken into.
Exactly.
Remember that?
Exactly.
They had the whole like all the police officers.
Because
like we got a knife right here. Like, what police officer is gonna do that?
Bro,
right in front of the
I don't remember the details like that, but it's like, yeah, everyone was talking about how that show was completely fake, and it's just like completely for content. You know what I mean? Like, yo, our house got broken into, which is like, why the fuck would you ever say that? That's
and then they make their kids like pose on the thumbnail like. That was sad.
Honestly, I don't think I would ever want to mix YouTube with my kids like that.
That's a lot.
Because it's weird. Like, I remember
Not when they're like forced to do that shit.
Yeah, it's like a whole different. Yeah, not just forced, but I remember whenever we would have like in my family, we'd have like Christmases or like do certain family events. If there's no camera, you act a certain way. As soon as dad pulls out the camera, everyone starts acting like, hi. Like acting a certain way. And imagine your whole life is like that, where your dad's just filming you.
Yeah.
Bro, like you're gonna grow up just like fuck, dude. You're gonna want to get into drugs or some shit, dude. Just get the fuck away from everything.
God, that scares me for these kids getting older.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like that's what I always think about is, you know, what's weird. It's kind of a depressing way to measure life. But I remember when I was a kid, and my sisters would be bringing home these like People magazines, all these like girl magazines. They'd be reading about celebrities and shit. I remember whenever I would see like celebrities like Angelina Jolie when she was, or Michael Jackson when he was like, oh, my kid Blanket, you know, Blanket was a baby. I remember always like when I would see that, I would think like, oh, for sure, by the time I'm 15, Blanket's gonna be this old. But like I would already be calculating ages, and then like later in life when I would reach those ages, I would like just randomly remember and be like, oh, this is how he looks now, type shit. And like I would keep track of like all these different random celebrities based off like just random periods of my life and shit. And I don't know, it's fucking random. What the fuck was I getting to? Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
I forgot what the fuck I was getting to.
Vlog channels?
There was a
family
point.
vlogs?
There was a point to something. But yeah, I was gonna say is, I think we have like 5 or 10 years until we start seeing the kids of family YouTubers breaking away and going and starting their own channel, going, fuck my parents, they're fucking assholes. You know what I mean? Like I think we're like less than 10 years away from seeing the truth of A's family.
Kids.
The truth of A's family as the son of Austin, you know.
Elle's gonna be the face of Instagram kids.
Instagram kids is the worst idea ever.
Right? That's
I
scary.
agree with that. And dude, I was watching this on the H3 podcast about how recently Facebook and Google had to come in to talk to the US government to fucking figure shit out, and like I was just like watching clips about how like they're just completely clueless like on everything that has to do with anything electronic, and I'm just like, dude, like the gap in knowledge is so big, you know what I mean? Like it's fucking insane. And like we think we're like those idiots, you know what I mean? Like I should be in there and I'll know more. By the time people our age are old enough and credentialed enough to be in his seat, we're already gonna be clueless on what the fuck the new kids are into, you know what I mean? They're gonna be fucking digitally, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna be doing, but like it's like you can never keep up.
I know.
Shit's crazy.
It's always ever changing.
I don't blame him, because like to be one of those congressmen or one of those politicians, like bro, you're spending all day in a room, like kind of like you're not out hanging out with your friends, you're not out like socializing, you're literally spending all day reading, working, like you know, your whole life is kind of invested in your job type situation. Where he's probably like, I'm not surprised he's clueless on everything, you know?
Yeah,
it's weird. Anyways, any more topics that you have?
What are you gonna talk about, fool?
I wanted to bring up the Shane Dawson thing, but you stole that topic from me.
That's all you got?
That's not all I had. I had something on the back of my mind that I can't remember now, but it'll pop up.
Wow.
Hopefully within a couple minutes. This is terrible. This is terrible podcasting, as Adam would say.
No.
What did you have? Nada?
No, you put me in the spot.
I'm not putting
when you're
it's
the
not
podcast.
It's not putting you on the spot when I'm just asking, what do you have on your topic list?
Well, actually, I do have something.
Okay, what is it?
So, Kylie Jenner.
Oh god.
She has multiple brands now, right?
Uh-huh.
So she has Kylie Cosmetics, which is like her makeup line. Kylie Skin, which is her skincare line.
Okay.
Kylie Baby now. Which
For
is
babies?
For babies, which is like shampoo and baby soap and stuff, I guess. And now she has Kylie Swim too. So she has like 4 different lines. And she just dropped her Kylie Swimwear line couple weeks ago, and remember I was telling you like, oh, I might have to cop the Kylie swimsuit because they look really cute. All these swimsuits are like $80. Every single one is $80.
How much is a girl swimsuit normally?
I mean, if they're good quality, some of them can get up to $80.
Do they seem like they're worth $80?
That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, sorry.
So everybody's getting their swimsuits now, and like it's going so viral on TikTok. Like they're see-through, Some of them are like not stitched all the way. Like they're hella shitty, worse than like Shein.
Oh my god.
Shit. And they're $80 each, and nobody's addressed it from Kylie Swim. And it's like
really?
it's like become a meme, like super viral. Like everybody's talking about it.
Dude, you know what it is? It's just like people just want to make as much money as possible.
But it's
you know
like,
what I mean?
Dude,
and like,
don't charge $80. At least charge $40.
Exactly. Just be like, dude, the cheap swimwear, and then people won't be surprised. They'll be like, but then they actually like Kylie wouldn't want to devalue her brand like that, but she's doing that now by selling this bullshit.
But she already has low key like kind of cheap makeup. People say.
And dude, the thing is,
her
like,
skincare is already like everybody hates on all her shit. So like you would think that she would come through with like, I'm gonna come through with some quality
legit shit. She ignores negative comments for sure. She's like, that adds negative vibes to my life.
Hypes her up like everything's amazing.
100%. I think people hype her up. I feel like her business manager is like telling her like, Kylie, listen, these swimsuits right here, they cost $10, but you know, these right here, they cost 50 cents, look about the same, and we're gonna make way more money. You know what I mean? Like, and like she's just probably like, yeah, that sounds fine. You know what I mean? Like, but the thing is, people always say like, oh, when a YouTuber starts a cosmetic line, they're like, what does this YouTuber know about cosmetics? You know, but you can't say that a person isn't gonna take the time to like look into shit. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like I know a decent amount of like I know about electronics. You know what I mean? Like I would probably like I would be mad, or like I feel like I could maybe think of like a cool keyboard or something like that a lot of people could use with certain shit on the side. But it's like,
well, that's where she was like dope at first too, because the first thing she dropped was just the Kylie lip kit. Because she was known for her lips.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Kylie Jenner lips.
No, but what I'm saying is like I'm wondering if she took the time to look into like what are the chemicals needed to make lipstick, healthy lipstick. You know what I mean? Like I wonder if
I feel like she did care about her first thing, because that was like her first business.
Is her lipstick tested on animals?
I don't think so.
I wonder if it says
that.
I
don't think she would.
Really? I don't think she would. You'd be surprised. I don't know. If her fucking makeup or swimsuit line is that cheap, imagine they just put like swimsuits on little fucking kangaroos and shit.
Like seriously, like see through, like you could see your nipples through. Everything was like torn already.
What's that Drake? I was telling you. I was like telling Rylee. I was like, ever since that Drake song dropped, thin like see-through dresses have become popular.
And I also
her
thought
dress is see-through or whatever. Like
I thought it was strange that she dropped it in the fall.
I know, right? Swimsuits, but she lives in Cali where you can fucking be in a swimsuit all the time. But yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy. I just think it's crazy that she's charging that much.
Yeah, I feel like she's being an idiot. Like I feel like 5 years from now we're gonna see a YouTube video saying the fall of Kylie Jenner brand. You know what I mean? And they're gonna be like, it's because she did things like this. And there's other brands, you know, that I don't want to name that do this thing where they charge a lot of money for their shit, but the fucking thing that the blank that they print on, or the fucking product that they give you, you know that it's incredibly cheap. You know what I mean? Like there's like, for example, Trippie Redd just released his clothing line called Demons at Play or some shit like that, and his shit looks really well done. Like the tags are like little flames. There's like a black and a red one, and it has like this information on it. Like there's all these little details on it where you can tell that you can't cheap out on this shit. You know what I mean? You have to make all this stuff custom. You have to like cut these custom labels. Like the Trippie Redd line, I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't wear it myself, but I understand his pricing. It does make sense because he actually put in the work to get all these custom little things done. You know what I mean?
Jeffree Star, his makeup shit is like, all his palettes are like, the boxes it comes in are like super intricate, dope designs, like super heavy and good quality.
Because all makeup is the same. Like it's just the box you could trick out.
Yeah, the box you could trick out, and he really puts like that effort onto making it look nice. Where Kylie is like basic color pop makeup.
What is like the most expensive makeup brand?
They have like all designers like have makeup lines too, like Chanel.
Oh really?
YSL, yeah.
Like they have like YSL foundation and shit like that.
Dior. I had Dior foundation.
What the fuck? How much is that?
Just because I had a gift card in Nordstrom.
How much does that shit cost?
$70, I think.
And how much does regular foundation cost?
You could get foundation for like $8, and you could get foundation for like.
And that was $70?
It was so good. It was the best foundation ever. Obviously, I could never get it again.
What the fuck?
But that's only because I was like, I'm not gonna buy anything here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the foundation.
I don't know. I feel like some people also get into this trap where they realize like DHgate exists, and they go on DHgate and they type in I don't know, fucking bong, and then they see that like, oh, you can buy 20 bongs for 15 cents a piece. I'm just gonna slap my sticker on it, and I have a bong company now. You know what I mean? Like, and people think they can get away with this shit, but like, bro, everyone knows about this shit now. You know what I mean? Like, every time you go on, you see any type of product being promoted to you, that's the first thought that goes into your head is like, where did they source this from? You know what I mean? That I don't know. That's at least what goes into my head is like, where did this blank come from? You know what I mean? Like, no one, I don't know. It's fucking weird, but. The brand game is kind of like the art game. It's like people always complain how the art world is hella corrupt and it's not real, where basically any artist, like there could be a really, really Van Gogh type artist out there that no one fucks with. He's just like a loser, right? And there can be some guy who lives in Hollywood Hills who's like one day like, I'm going to make a painting of Abraham Lincoln using screws into a wooden board. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just paint the nails white and that's it or whatever. And like, and then he'll just sell to his homie who's a millionaire. And then basically like someone will make an article saying, millionaire Rylee buys painting for $600,000 or whatever. Yeah. And then just because this one fucking dude bought it, everyone's like, yo, this artist is fire. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how the art world works. That's how that's literally, it's so transparent. That's how the brand world works. Like, where people will drop a line and then they'll get the most popular person possible to wear it. You know what I mean? In their fucking drop picks or whatever. Where it's basically people buy stuff depending on who fucks with it.
The influence.
The influence.
That's why influencers make so much money.
I forgot where I saw this, but I saw something about how like American culture, they're like try showing your personality without wearing a brand name, and they're basically saying that a lot of Americans, their personality is their brand name, or is the brands that they fucking wear. You know what I mean? Like some dude who's like wants to be like a basketball-y type, he's like, I'm gonna wear Nike. You know what I mean? I'm gonna wear Nike socks with Nike shoes and a Nike jersey and like all this stuff. Like, and that's their personality. They think that just by wearing this brand, that's my personality now. I'm that guy. You know what I mean? And it's like, I thought about it, and if you look around, like, yeah, like a lot of people do associate themselves, their personality with certain brands. You know what I mean? V-Lone. How many people fucking rock V-Lone and they're just like, they just feel like they're it, you know what I mean? Like, just because that's their personality. I got the V-Lone shirt, you know what I mean? And that's I forgot where I saw it, but they're basically saying like, yo, try showing your personality without fucking rocking a brand name, you know? And it's true. How do you do that? Hippies do that well. You can tell instantly. They don't have to wear any brand name.
Weed,
exactly. Dreads.
A hill.
A hill? What the fuck?
A mountain.
They're just always on a hill or in a mountain or something like that. Either way, I don't know.
Anywho,
that's all we have to say about that. Did you have any more? Just because I have nothing.
Yeah,
oh my
because
God.
Look at you. You came through with nothing.
Let's plan the party.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. Today is the 10th. This upcoming weekend is the 16th, 17th. Would you want to do it this upcoming weekend?
No, I already told you. The 23rd.
Why not the 16th, 17th?
Because it's
not enough
too
time?
early, yes.
Okay, so...
Because we want costumes.
Okay, so it's set in stone. The 23rd is when it's happening.
Yes.
What are we going to do? Beer pong? That was an idea.
We could do beer pong, karaoke.
Oh yeah, we could do the karaoke thing. All we have to do is connect that mic to my speaker downstairs, and then, oh my God, that would be perfect.
What else could we do? Should we do the Clue game?
I don't know. How long does a game of Clue last? You know?
Hour?
I've never played Clue in my life. And also, like, the thing is, we can't rely on everyone being here at the same time. We know that people are going to come at separate times. So I was telling Rylee, I was like, we should do a thing where we invite everyone, like, at, 5 p.m. 6 p.m. the beer pong starts. 7 p.m. Rylee serves food. And then 8 p.m. karaoke, and then and then the night just carries on. I feel like we don't have to get too detailed.
No.
Whatever. We definitely need a smoke machine, a fog machine.
We need to still check the downstairs out a little more.
100%. I was thinking about getting a fog machine for for this podcast, but those shits are expensive.
Today we actually tried to go to a pumpkin patch and it failed.
Oh my god, I feel so bad because this is the weekend. First weekend we didn't do anything for Halloween.
I know, we tried.
We didn't do anything. We tried to go to a pumpkin patch. There was a giant ass line, and then we realized it was like just the wackest pumpkin patch ever. It was like you have to be a parent or a kid to go there. Basically,
it was
that
definitely
situation.
for little kids.
It'd be weird if we were just there like
getting the pumpkin,
kicking it. Like I don't know. Yeah, but I was thinking like, what is the most poppin' pumpkin patch to go to in LA?
Donnie told us.
Oh, but that shit was like an hour away. From
far.
here, it's like an hour away. I feel like it'll be worth it.
I want to do the haunted hayride.
Oh yeah, we should do the haunted hayride. Yeah, I'm down.
My friend said there's like a bunch of mazes you can go through now.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. It's at the original location now, so I'm super excited about that. I don't know, like I'm the type of person who like I don't really get excited for mazes. You know what I mean? For some reason, what do I get excited for?
I think she means like haunted houses.
I would like to do a corn maze where they fucking like set up like they grow a bunch of corn and then like cut out all these like paths you have to find. I would honestly be down to do that. That seems cool. Just get stuck in there.
That scares me.
And also a petting zoo. I like to pet a llama. That'd be fire. Either way, I don't know. Guys, bro, we have no more fucking topics. We did a fucking terrible job, dude. Jesus Christ.
Don't say it
I
like
know.
that.
You're
the one that's bringing the attention. We could just be like, oh, it's just a short episode.
Okay, you're right. I just feel, I don't know, like I feel to myself, I feel bad. I'm like, dude, god damn it, this is, bro, I don't know. Shit's hard. Life is hard. To fucking balance all these things. You know what I do want to give a shout out to is Kiki. Ski TV. I think it's a SC with 5 E's TV, a space TV. He is finally able to live stream, and he's been doing live streams recently. And it's so weird. Like back in the day, YouTube, as soon as you can live stream, your channel gets monetized at the same time. Now you can live stream, and then you have to hit another marker, and then you can monetize or whatever. So Kiki's trying to hit this next marker, so he can finally like have people could do super chat and all that stuff or whatever. So definitely tune into Kiki's live streams. He's been doing it like literally every day, and I think he's been he said he's gonna do like every morning, like a live stream morning sesh, which a lot of people do that. What's his name? Joey Diaz, the comedian. Mm-hmm. He would always do that. His show was hella popular, where every morning he would just have like 2 joints with the chat and shit. I feel like that's really cool. Just kick it.
It's easy.
Start your day. Exactly. It's just like you're just kicking it. You know what I mean? Like it's not nothing crazy. But I was telling him, I sent him a video of us doing a cooking stream, and I was like, dude, like you should do a video where you just flip the camera not on you, like on like whatever you're pointed at, and with one hand just like start doing everything. You know, you like make yourself breakfast or roll a blunt with one hand. like I feel like that's the type of stuff where people are just like interested in really watching. You know what the fuck you're doing. You know. Yeah. But either way, shout out to Kiki. Tune into his live streams. He's streaming like literally near daily now. But I think right now we're going to get into the after show. But before we get to the after show, let's just pull up the chat to see what the hell they're saying. Maybe they might have something that we should talk about. You're doing an amazing, great podcast. Thank you, Annie Ford. Pumpkin Town, Horror Nights. Bro, I do want to go to Horror Nights, but it literally looks like Lollapalooza. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the picture of Lollapalooza, but just so many people crammed together. I've heard the lines are like 2-3 hours long, and if you want to do express for Rylee and I both to go together, we're gonna spend $500 to $600 just on tickets, not even including whatever else we're gonna want to spend money on. So
we're going to Not Scary.
Yeah, we want to go to Not Scary Farm just because. Also, I heard Not Scary Farm is better and more fun. Go to Yucaipa Pumpkin Patch. Yucaipa, what the fuck is that? I'm now tuned into 10 Talks. Will you be streaming the Halloween party? Yes, I think we will be streaming the Halloween party.
Yes,
I don't see why not, you know?
Yeah.
Just be a good time. I'll let everyone know. I'm gonna just invite everyone. Be like Halloween party / I'll be streaming as well. I just feel like that'd be interesting. Oh, he's live right now. Let's go. Most definitely take a shot before a first date. Honestly, facts. Do you take a shot before a first date?
Did we?
Do you? Do girls?
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely chug a drink.
10 Talks gang. But either way, fuck it. This will be the hour podcast, I guess.
The hour one.
So guys, we're gonna get to the after show right now. We're not gonna end the live stream. Thank you guys
so much
for pulling up to the podcast. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you can, drop a like.
Drop a comment.
not in the chat, but in the comment section, saying any random thing. It really helps us grow. And then also
make sure you subscribe.
Because what was the percentages? It was like
45%, I think.
Like it was like 30, I think. Like
35.
35% isn't subscribed. So guys, drop a sub so you guys stay intact or stay in touch.
When we get to 15K, Yuri's gonna do a 72-hour prison stream.
Oh yeah. Once we hit
With
15K
Lucia.
subs, exactly. But thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna do the after show right now. So peace.
Peace.
All right.